How's it going?
Good. No fishing, man.
See?
Guys fishing.
Oh my god. Alright everybody, we're gonna check out a new lure right now. Hey, what's up, man? I wanna check out the new swim baits you guys got. The swim one? Oh, these ones?
The JYGs, we got the 3, the 4, and the 5 inch as well.
Let's see, these are the 5.
Be a 5 there, this is gonna be a 4, and then we got the 3s on the rack back there.
Nice. You used them before? Or...
Not yet.
They look good though, okay?
Definitely look good, and they got a little cavity in here too, so it's super easy to rig. You just stick the hook point through that cavity and then you push through, and they got a little hole out the top here. So it's pretty cool. Unlike the NLBNs that you gotta twist around.
Right, and then once you unravel it back, it kind of ruins the inside in a way, right?
Exactly, exactly.
All
yeah, these
cool.
are badass. And they got a gangster ass hook on there. Those things are definitely not bending out.
These are all the BKK too, right?
Yep, the ones that they use for the
tunas?
Yeah,
these are not bending out at all, period.
At all, no.
What? That's so sick.
They're pretty cool.
But you never tried them before, right?
Not yet, no. But I'm assuming they're gonna fish
Pretty good, I'm not gonna lie.
They got a good paddle tail on there, so the vibration off them should be pretty good. And they got good colors too.
They do. I think color might be the best in my opinion. It's hard to beat a natural color like that, right?
Greenback's typically going to be probably the best color. Or this is going to be good in the river too. If you guys are fishing in dirty water.
Backwaters, right?
Yep, backwater stuff. Or just going tide. You got that brown river water coming through. Usually that would be pretty good. Or the white on an incoming tide. Or unless we don't have a silver. These right here look pretty good.
Oh, like the mullet color, right?
Like a natural mullet color.
Oh, dang. These look really good, actually.
They do a pretty good job.
5-inch bait, that's for a big fish. Let me see the 3-inch ones.
Yep. Honestly, I wish they did. The 3-inch looks really good too.
Let me see. Oh, snap.
The 3-inch looks really good. They did a good job. I think they're going to compete pretty well with NLBN. So this is the 3-inch right here.
See. Oh, dang. That's definitely going to get smoked, bro.
100%. They don't have the crazy hook like they do on the 4-inch and the 5-inch for the
oh, they don't.
The 3-inch. They got the little guy, the little wire, but it's still good. Still like an NLBN. I want to say it's a BKK, but it's not going to be super strong BKKs. It might not even be a BKK.
I don't think so. I thought they had it for the 3-inch too. I was about to say that would have been kind of cool, right?
Not for the 3. It would be pretty cool, but not for the 3-inch. They don't have it.
That's okay. This will still work.
Especially guys fishing 30, 40.
And this is a light jig head. It could be a quarter? Dang.
Actually, it's going to be a quarter and a half. I want to say they should have some heavier jig heads on their website. Just have them rigged up to show people. Same pricing as an NLBN pretty much.
And you get an extra one though,
you
right?
Get an extra one.
That's
exactly.
what I noticed. All right, cool.
They're pretty cool.
$7 for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which is not bad.
No, not bad at all.
I'll definitely try them out.
And if the durability is better than an NLBN, then definitely it's going to be nicer with the price. Because that's the one thing I don't like about the NLBNs is the 3-inch, they tear like crazy, especially if you're getting into smaller species like your mangrove snapper, or anything that's got teeth on them, bluefish. Whenever I get in a pot of bluefish with that and I'm fishing for snook, it's horrible.
I know, it's better to use hard baits for them.
Exactly. And even the snook, I'll catch 3 or 4 schoolie size snook, get those 3 inches apart.
Oh, yeah.
After like 2 or 3, you end up losing the bait.
2 or 3 solid fish, yeah, true,
Exactly.
true. But a bunch of small ones,
Yeah, you could probably catch a
handful for sure.
Yeah, undersized fish. But if you're catching either schoolie size fish or breeders on 3-inch, they'll probably.
Oh yeah, they're gonna crush it.
2 or 3 fish you'll have to go on.
But you fish a lot with the 8-inch, you said?
Pretty much everything, to be honest.
So you kind of just go big with the 8-inch, right? Just try to get a big bite.
Exactly. If I'm going for a big fish, 20, 30 pounder, I'm typically going for an 8-inch. But if I'm going for that slot size fish, either going with the 3-inch. Typically, I go with the 3-inch a lot more, or I'll go with the 5-inch. Thicker baits around. Now the springtime mullet run, great time to fish a 5-inch.
Comparison. Try it out. I see they have the hot pink color too.
I'm just gonna take the skull real
All right, cool. Take your time. Let me see the other 3 inches you got there real quick. All right, so y'all saw this, man. We got the whole JYG lineup looking kind of crazy. So for sure, we're gonna try out the 3-inch in the greenback colorway for sure. Definitely different. It has a more longer profile, as you guys can see. NLBNs have a much shorter profile. But definitely going to try out that new revolutionary mechanism that they got in there. We're going to try that out. Yeah, so we're going to do this one. I think we're going to do... Oh, I got the mullet one up there. And we're going to try out... Oh, they are BKK hooks. So it does say BKK hook on it. Interesting. 3-inch with a BKK hook, yo. And this is a half ounce. This might be a little bit too heavy. So they got the quarter. So let's go ahead with the sardine color or the greenback color and the quarter. And this can go with the mullet color too, so I want to get like the basic standard colors that I know for sure they're going to hit, that I got the most confidence in. Yeah, so let's try this. Let's say right here, BKK hooks right here on the...
So then they are BKK.
It's just a different...
Because NLBN uses the BKKs as well on their 3-inch. Like you said, it's definitely not the tuna hooks that they use.
Right, it's not the same material.
No, definitely not. That'll be the same as the NLBN 3-inch.
All right, so that's what we're going to do, right? We're going to do this here. I want to do just these two standard colors, you know what I mean?
Perfect.
Because I think these two are those popular colors. They're gonna get hit for sure.
They're probably gonna be the most popular.
I'm just gonna get one pack of jig heads for now. Pink, we got the motor color, the all white, mullet, sardine, and then let me show you the big ones real quick. 5-inch, right?
Yep.
Dang, these are not bending out. If you hook a big tarpon on this, I got good confidence that you're gonna catch them.
I told my manager, I was like, when the guy first here, and he was like, oh, here's the baits, and what do you think of them? I was like, dude, that hook ain't bending out.
Right there, it's quality.
150-pound poon's even gonna bend that thing out. So we got the regular ones, and then we got some NLBM ones.
Oh, I see. So they want the one with the, obviously, if you had to choose one of these, they're definitely gonna pick the NLBN.
Exactly, yeah. And it's crazy because it's $3 more just because it says NLBN on it, but they want the NLBN. It's insane. We're pretty much almost sold out of the NLBN ones.
But these obviously do
The only difference is the size clip. These have the longer, shorter. Some guys like the shorter because you can put them in your pocket and they're not going to poke you.
Right.
But I'll put those in my pocket all day long. It doesn't
Right.
bother
But
me.
these definitely come in handy for sure. I know that for a fact.
100%.
I always have like pliers with a lanyard on me. I always have that when I'm out fishing.
That's the best.
Because
usually.
whenever you're fishing and somebody catches a fish or you're trying to cut a line, you always need those pliers.
Exactly.
Always. People that fish obviously have it on them, but if you don't, then you can't.
Usually I have them in my bag too, and it's just annoying to pull out my bag and get those out versus having them.
I always do that.
We got those clips on the line winding machine too. They're super handy.
Oh, hey, do you guys also have the JYG crappie jigs?
So we don't. We were looking at those though because we saw they came with the sturts, the regular. They come with the heavier wire.
They do.
It's almost like this.
Exactly.
It's really cool.
I know. A lot of people on the pier use them for
Mackerel. We
and
wanted
they're
to
throwing
get
half-ounce and bigger ones.
heavy ones.
You can get it. The hook's not bending out at all.
and those are perfect for like if you're ripping them through a dock light, if you're fishing for snook, because usually those will just bend out on you in a second. Or if you're fishing off the beach,
Right. Oh,
and you want
easily.
that little
easily.
filtered presentation.
Yeah. Couldn't tell you how many tarpon we hook on the little ones.
Yep.
You can't put too much pressure. You just gotta fish with a light drag and keep setting the hook and let them just run out and get tired.
Exactly.
If you're lucky, you'll bring it in.
Exactly. You got to finesse them in 100%. Especially if you got to fish light leader, 12, 15 pound test with those little crappie jigs. It's tough.
Yeah, when you got the other ones, the upgraded ones, I'm not gonna lie, those are next level.
You can fish 30 or even 40 with those if you wanted to, especially snook fishing
leader,
too.
right?
Yeah, if you're going off and you're fishing lights or if you're fishing fish that are staged up on top and little glass minnows, that thing's going to be deadly. Really going to be deadly.
I know. Even in the backwater lakes around here too. Trust me, like I catch a lot with just the regular ones. But I've been using thumper shrimp a lot lately.
Little thumper.
2-inch ones, and they've been slay, basically like 20, 23-inch snook, but every fish around
They
it.
eat it. Because all the smaller shrimp are pushing through right now. The warmer weather we're getting, it's all like the downsize of the shrimp is coming because it used to be a shrimp run and get all the giants, and then now it's springtime, it's
just a bunch of micros.
Exactly what they're
And
feeding
they're cheap too. A 10-pack for like $5.
That's awesome. You can't beat that.
Let me show you guys a rundown right now. Let's see what all the baits we got. Savage. Dang, this is a giant. Absolute giant size. Look how big that is, y'all. That's absolutely crazy. Big ones, giant trout.
So fortunately for that tip, they designed that rod properly where we
And we got the
tip on there.
got a bunch of these right here as well. Monster 3X. Comment down below if you guys ever tried those out. Then I want to show you guys the NLBN section.
But then chip, if you're not careful, they do last really well. Better than today's metal replacement of that is a junk. I try not to put them on anything.
So we got the NLBNs next with the JYG. So I don't know. We're just gonna try it out, y'all. Give it a shot. See what happens. It's gonna be like a comparison video because I do have NLBNs with me.
Sounds good.
So we'll start with this for now. If I gotta come back and get more jig heads, you know what I'm saying, I'll do that at that point.
Perfect.
But we'll just do it these three for now.
Sounds good.
Try them out real quick.
We're gonna get the K-tails in as soon as they release them in store, because right now it's just online right now. But as soon as they release them in store, we're gonna get a package of those, and we should get some jigs when they come in too. And we got the 1-ounce 3-inch jig heads as well. So those are gonna be pretty cool too. Whenever the wind's kicking 20-25 miles an hour and you can't really fish a 3/4, you can fish a 1-ounce now.
Oh,
so
nice.
those are pretty cool. And whenever you're ready, you're all set to remove your card.
Okay.
Would you like a receipt?
Sure.
Sounds good. And I'll just have you sign this copy for us real quick.
But you see how fast the limited edition colors sell out online?
Yeah.
You saw the PB&J ones? They sold out in 3 minutes, right?
It's crazy to see how fast those things sell out. It's insane. I told my manager,
I think there's bots, bro. You saw the bots out there?
There might be. And it's just the customers to buy it faster, I'm assuming. Crazy to me how every single time it's consistent. Get on there and it's always within 5 minutes. Within minutes.
I could actually have it in my cart. I'm about to check out, but I still want to grab some other stuff too.
And you don't have time.
But then like, goes down and down. Wait, where my lures at?
And they're selling
And then I
out.
click on it and this is sold out. Like if you want 8-inch or the straight tails or whatever the case is, you gotta just place one order for that
And
real
then go.
quick.
Yeah.
And then go back again and try to get the 3-inch or whatever.
Yeah, if you do it all at once.
Because you're trying to go back and forth and navigate. By the time you navigate and get everything you want in one order, that's it. It's already
It's
gone.
It's crazy to me. That's insane.
Yeah.
And we're talking about it's almost like if it says NLBN on it or sort of NLBN related products, the kids just boom, they instantly go towards it. It's crazy. They got a pretty good, really good editing team too.
They do.
The videos that they edit are insane.
For real.
I've never seen baits like that
Marketed that way.
Exactly.
Right.
Promoted in that style. It's crazy.
Plus a loyal fan base too. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm a loyal fan base as well. I'm not going to go out there and tag them all the time, but I will say their lures work like crazy.
They do,
and
for
they're
sure.
the first one bait I pick up all the time.
For sure.
So for me, completely, so we're contradicting it or to say I don't like the bait. It doesn't work because
Works.
even though their marketing is crazy and they attract a ton of people.
Everybody's happy at the end of the day.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? The customers are happy and the producers are happy. The
Yeah,
business is
everybody's
happy.
making money.
Everybody's happy because they love the colors, they love the results.
Exactly.
It's a price point. It's pretty fair too. It's comparable to your average other swim baits on the market
And it
too.
makes sense why they started popping off because they're guys that used to snook fish 20, 15 years ago. Know exactly what the guys are looking for, what bait to make, exactly what colors to drop.
Exactly.
They're
And the
guys
quality.
that-
It's quality
Exactly.
too. It's not like they're trying to cheap out on the material or the hooks or the jig heads or whatever.
Exactly.
It's all quality.
And it's not a bunch of guys that are representing a brand that have no idea what they're
These are-
representing. So they know what to put out. You're right. No, it's definitely a good product. It's insane. It's going to be interesting to see how.
Pretty sure it work because it literally just came out, what, a couple of days ago?
Yeah, pretty much.
It just came out for the first. It's a pre-release launch too, right?
Yep. So they're not. We're the only store in Broward to have them right now.
Oh, really?
So we don't know how many other stores are going to get them.
Right.
Eventually, but
I think
as
there's
of
a few
right now,
others, but they're spread apart
Spread
like
apart.
crazy, right?
Yeah,
You guys are like the
exactly.
main store that has it.
We're the main store in Broward right now that has them.
Has a lot of other people came in here and bought them too?
A lot of people have come in and started asking about them. Everybody that we show usually enjoys them. They buy a pack. So hopefully we'll get some good critics coming back and telling us what they need to fix.
Like I said, one thing I noticed right off the bat is 3-inch NLBNs. To me, they look a little smaller than these, right?
Yeah, they do. These seem
So I wonder if I've been lied to my whole life about 3 inches. You know, that's which one's 3? Is it the NLBN 3 or is it the JYG 3?
I wonder if NLB does it with 3-inch with the jig head.
Right. It's like more slimmer, longer profile.
It is.
Definitely gonna compare, doing a little video. I appreciate it. What's your name,
Yeah,
bro?
no problem. Michael.
Roddy.
Roddy, nice.
Yeah, good to meet you, man. Y'all just hopped out the tackle shop. Y'all know what time it is, man. We got the JYG swim baits. I'm super excited to try these out. Like I said, they just released. Have been released to the public, but not a full run of everything. So that's what today's video is all about. We're just gonna try it out. I just bought 2 packs and I got 1 pack of hooks. If we can get tight on just this 1 pack of hooks, I got a lot more bodies left. But like I said, they definitely look comparable to NLBNs. We're gonna try it out. I'm gonna stop all this talking. We're gonna get straight into the action, y'all. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you're new. All right, y'all. So we're back at the fishing spot. I do got the JYG swim jigs, aka the NLBN lookalikes. They're kind of different in a way. Like I said, these are a lot longer than the standard NLBN paddle tails, but we're definitely gonna try them out today. I'm gonna be fishing this golf course for the very first time. Never been here before. We're just gonna try it out and see what happens. I got the jig heads right here. Let me go ahead and rig them up real quick and see how they look. Let's go ahead and just get into it, y'all. Let's go ahead and pop the packaging open. We're gonna be trying the sardine color first. See how that works out. See if we can get anything to bite. I don't know if there's fish here already. Like I said, it's my very first time. But let's go ahead and rig it up and see how that process is gonna look like. Apparently there's some ridges inside and I can see it from here. I don't know if you guys can see, but I don't know. Let's go ahead and try to rig it up and see what happens. So these ridges are supposed to just line the bait up, see how it look. It's like that, right? So let me just try to rig it and then see what happens. So I'm gonna come down, slot forward, so let's see how it looks. So I got it through. It's going through the little hollow points. So it's going to hollow points a little bit. It's not perfectly centered, which, let's try that again. So I'm going straight down, make sure it's centered, and then bring it straight through like that, push it in. And apparently all you gotta do is push it in, which definitely pushed in pretty, just hooked myself. So it definitely pushed in pretty easy. The bait is centered, it is lined up correctly. Yeah, it's not coming off unless you really add some force to it, and then eventually, see how much force I'm adding to it. It's holding on pretty well. I don't know, let's test it out on a fish and see what happens. Got me there. Sharp hooks, right? I don't know, we're gonna compare it, y'all. Let's see what happens. So I'm fishing super light, fishing 15-pound mono, 20-pound braid to 15-pound mono. I'm gonna do a nice little circle loop knot, give it the best action it could, and hopefully, I don't know, we can catch something with it. We're gonna definitely test it out. Boom, just like that, y'all. Got a good loop on it. That's how we're looking. All right, guys, I'm approaching the first spot. Never fished here before, like I mentioned. We're just gonna try it out. First cast with the JYG swim bait. Oh, I just saw a mullet just jump right there. Oh my gosh, somebody just ate it. First cast, y'all. Let's see what happens. So right off the bat, a mullet jumped, which makes me want to believe that there are fish in here. Oh my gosh, got a fish. Oh, just had a fish, y'all. Second cast with the lure. Got smoked right there. Come on. I don't know how he didn't get hooked. It wasn't really big, but it was definitely a bite. Oh, he just something right there, y'all. 100% sure. We get a super far cast. Cast was pretty well. Dang, it's casting good though. Maybe I should slow it up a little bit. I don't know. Just keep flipping it. First of all, take a look at the action. See how the action's looking. Action's looking pretty good so far, not gonna lie. Looks like it can definitely get smoked. Action looks really good. Make a good cast along that bank. It's perfect cast right there. Something should hit it. I don't know what that is. I think something right there. Definitely. Gotta keep it high up top of the water. Let me try to burn it a little bit. I don't know what it is. Let's just keep casting, y'all, and see what happens. Something just came out and smoked it. Something came out and smoked it right here. Something's feeding on the minnows right there. Look, so that mullet just jumped. Drop it right on his head. Right down his head. Y'all, there's mullet jumping everywhere. So whatever it eats, I know for a fact it's either gonna be a snook, a bass, or a tarpon. There's so much mullet here right now. Let's just keep walking, y'all. Eventually something has to eat, right? I keep fishing. Hey, how you doing? How's it going?
Good. No fishing, man.
All right, no problem.
How'd you get on?
Oh, I just parked right there. All right, hold on. Let me just get my lure out real quick. Got stuck. I'm just trying to find a new fishing spot, just jumping around, you know?
Is there an app that you find it?
No, I actually don't.
Oh, okay.
And start trying to find areas and stuff. Yeah. Oh, it's not good.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. No problem. Yeah? Just for fishing?
I'm in a capital murder.
I know it.
You know how many texts I just got?
Really? Oh, wow. Just...
They're all members, so as soon
Oh,
as they
so
like
many
this one, like
yeah.
I would say, North End. Are you from the area?
Yeah.
North End, off of 4th Street. You come in between the apartments.
Yeah.
Apartment people are not going to call.
Oh, got you.
They're not members.
Oh,
These
I got
people
you.
right here, they're
Yeah.
all members. So.
I see.
Guys fishing.
Oh my God.
Capital murder.
It's ridiculous though, but I get it. It's private property, but you know, I just do catch and release. So I just catch it, take a picture of it, and then throw it back. You would never eat anything from here. Yeah.
And he ended up in the hospital for 2 weeks.
Oh,
You're green. Your inside is green, man.
yeah, I bet. And plus, with everything that's going on with the Key West and Lake Okeechobee, you heard about that, right?
Yeah.
Algae bloom. It's just, you know, fish are dying. All the sawfish are dying. So yeah, anything unless it's from the salt water, really. But no, straight ahead to the left. Yeah. So I'm tired of fishing the same old spot, so I'm like, you know, get a new change of scenery.
Yeah.
Fish in there though. I had a couple bites.
That's what I don't understand.
They stock the fish when they get mad when somebody catches and release right there in this area. Yeah, it's okay. It's no big deal. I know how. Well, actually, I don't know how it is to get that old. I just try
until they want to do it.
Right, I know.
JJ.
Yeah, try my best to stay out of trouble. You know, fishing is like that one thing that is my escape. You know.
Yeah.
But I appreciate you, man.
All right, brother. Have a good night.
So obviously the cops called on me. So we're gonna try back again and see if we can catch a fish. Let's just cast and see what happens, y'all. Alright, let's check the pipe. Damn, the water looks real good. It's dark, it's murky. Looks like there definitely could be a big fish in here. So far, everyone, the lure looks good. The spot looks really good. But unfortunately, right now, no bites at this new spot. After being kicked out previously at that first spot, did get a couple good bites. I had one baby snook and then also had a really big fish on the line, but I thought I was snagged, so did not get a good hook set. We're just gonna keep on fishing and see what happens, y'all. Stay tuned. Just got dumped right there. Fish right here, y'all. Let's see if we can get tight. Pretty sure that was a fish. Oh my God, what a horrible cast. I don't know if that was a fish or if that was a rock. Far second lake had nothing. Compared to that first lake. That first lake was stocked up like crazy. It sucks I got kicked out, but we're gonna keep hopping to a new spot. We're gonna keep trying until we catch a fish. Video's not gonna end here. Alright, y'all, new spot. First cast, new spot. Spot looks crazy, bro. You wanna see if I can get it for you? Where is it? Hopefully it didn't sink. Oh no, hold on. Let me see if I can get this for you. Alright, then we got one. Catch of the day. So you can wash it out. Alright, there you go. Sure. Alright, catch of the day right there. Gosh. Oh my gosh, it's got freaking smoked. Oh my. How many fish am I gonna miss today, y'all? I just got smoked underneath the bridge. Let's see if he wants to bite again. Fish do you normally see here?
You don't post this seawall because the little crabs in the cracks. I take those little crabs from under our deck and I throw them on the line.
I just saw a giant snook over here.
Did you?
Yeah, but I was trying to catch him, but probably got to come back out here with live bait, right?
Probably. I use a hot dog.
Oh, hot dogs? Normally catch?
Good old worms.
What do you normally catch besides the catfish?
I'm not sure what some of them are called. They're, what is each one? I'm from Wisconsin, so for me, it's a different name.
It's a snook, tarpon, snapper, sheephead.
Snapper, the snapper. He catches a lot of fatter ones. And then I've seen a lot of the longer, snouty, silver ones. I'm not sure what they are.
Often it was a tarpon.
I wasn't, because I'm from Wisconsin. I love to fish. I was brought up on the lake. Go and get good old worms.
They were good?
Or minnows. Something alive, but when I throw the little crabs out, I'll put my hand under the deck and grab the crabs.
Right.
And
they work good. Crabs work good.
Really,
but the corner spot down there is good?
Well, no, because they filled it in a little, so we've been having problems since they filled it in. They changed it the way it goes. But I've seen them hanging around the seawalls, really close to the seawall.
All right, cool. Thanks for that.
I think it's because of the crabs. Other side, it's good.
All right, thank you. Have a good one. I'll show you guys the size comparison in case you guys are curious on what they look like and things of that sort. So this is the JYG Swim Jig paddle tail that just came out. And this is the No Light Bait Needed 3-inch paddle tail. And as you can see, there is a difference right off the bat. The profile is a lot slender on the Swym JYG. The No Light Bait Needed, I believe it's 3-inch with the jig head, including the jig head. That's what it's kind of looking like. Yep, pretty much makes sense. So with the jig head on the No Light Bait Needed, it is 3 inches. Now the JYG, as you can see, let's move the jig head up a little bit. And then as you can see, comparison. So let me show you guys. No Light Bait Needed right here. Bunch of them, bunch of swim baits, 3-inch. And we're gonna compare it to the jig. So we have the mullet color and we have the Great De Niro color, right? They do look good. It's your standard swim bait, really. The ridge is inside of here. And once you push this in, once you put the hook in, hold it together basically. You go ahead and rig it up and let's see if we can get. It already has a slot too, right there. You see that hole? You already know where the hook is gonna come out of with that hole. So we're just going to go straight down the bait, line it up with that hole, push it straight through, make sure it's nice and center. And then what you want to do is just push it, feed the body onto the head. You want to keep pushing it up, sliding it up, maybe twist and turning it a little bit as well. And just like that, straight and it's secure. And we're going to test it out. I'm going to pull it a couple of times. We're going to see how secure this really is, right? So that's what little force. That's what a lot of force. Look at that. It's a force there. Look. And then it eventually is going to come out. But let's push it back on onto the head. Already, I cooked it already. Just from pulling on it, I guess. Anyways, it does look like a decent bait. This video is going to be cut short, obviously, because I got kicked out. And that's what happens around here. A lot of times, they're making it really difficult for people to enjoy the outdoors. As you saw, I was just fishing in a golf course. Just minding my own business, just fishing. I wasn't behind nobody's house. I wasn't on nobody's property, so to say. I was just fishing for 30 minutes before the sun went down. You know, I wasn't causing any problems or anything. I was just literally fishing. And being in Florida, being in the fishing capital of the world, it's kind of difficult to actually go out fishing nowadays because there's so many people that are calling the cops or complaining because people are fishing. Even the cops said, you know, I didn't commit no serious crime. I'm just out here fishing, trying to enjoy the outdoors. And basically, people have a problem with that, which is really ridiculous. Because this new day and age, this new trending thing is where everybody's on TikTok. Everybody's just sitting home on TikTok. Nobody's exercising. Everybody's staying indoors. Not allowed to fish most of these areas around here. And it's just getting really ridiculous nowadays, which comment down below if you guys have that same experience. Literally, I'm not keeping the fish. I just want to catch the fish, take a video, take a picture, and then safely release the fish back into the wild. So I don't see a big problem in that. And that's the day and age we live, where if you step out of the house, cops are being called left and right for you fishing. So it's kind of aggravating, it's kind of frustrating because I really wanted to catch a fish for you guys to really test out these jig heads and these swim baits. And that's the main goal of this video. So I'm really apologize for not showing you guys a fish. Next time there's going to be a part 2 where I will go to another lake, another spot, and we're going to do a comparison and we're going to try out. We're definitely going to catch some fish on them. But I just want to give you guys a 411 about what's going on, what's happening. We got the mullet color, mullet edition. It looks pretty good. You know, just your standard paddle tail. And let's compare it to like DOA paddle tail, right? Since we have it. And as you see, to focus a little bit, there are some differences right off the bat, and obviously you guys can just tell from yourself. Do I think the fish care which brand swim bait it is? Me personally, when the fish are feeding, any one of these swim baits, in my opinion, are gonna get smoked. In my opinion, better quality. DOA has been around for a very long time, right? NLBN is doing a really good job. They have really great baits, really cool colorways as well. And there's always gonna be somebody else trying to make a copy or something of that sort. In my opinion, is it an exact copy? Not quite. Like I said, it is a little bit longer. This is with the jig head. Let's look at that real quick. This is with the jig heads, y'all. So does it look very similar? They do. But the profile, to me, it is different. Now this is a more thicker profile, or a thicker head. And this is a more slim and slender profile as well. In my opinion, either bait's gonna get smoked. When a fish is really hungry, you guys know how these snook and tarpon are, they're gonna get smoked. Definitely a cool little bait. These come, I believe, 6 in a pack for, let me grab the pack. So this is the package right here. So you do get 6 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 3-inch baits for $7. So I believe that's the same price as the NLBNs, except with these ones, you'll get 1 extra swim bait. So that's pretty cool as well. Like I said, not sponsored. This is a complete unbiased opinion. The lures do look good. I did actually jump to another spot. A 40-inch snook came up right behind this lure, and it was gonna eat it, but you guys know when you're reeling up the bait, it gets close to your foot, reel it up to recast it, you know, you basically run out of room. So what I did is I took a step back slightly. It kind of spooked the fish a little bit, but nonetheless, it is what it is. I think that fish would have followed this lure or even that one. It all depends on how hungry the fish are, y'all. But that's just my opinion. That's my results so far. This video is to be continued. There will be a part 2 of the video where we are slaying fish on this lure. Unfortunately, we had people call the cops. I was literally about to catch a fish at the spot, but the cops ended up having to kick me out. Definitely a cool cop, and I wish there was a lot more cool cops like that around. And he gave me a ride back to my car, and then I just jumped around. But like I said, comment down below if you guys are a fan of the new swim bait. And it has a JYG logo in the eyes, and they have the 4, 5, and I think 7-inch and a 9-inch already out, pre-released. And let's take a look at the jig head right there. And comment down below if these are BKK hooks. It says BKK hooks on the package, but I don't think these are the BKK hooks, but I could be wrong. The BKK hooks come in the bigger sizes, but like I mentioned before, that about wraps up today's video. If you guys are new, please like, comment, and subscribe. And see you guys in the next episode. And like I said, nowadays, I'm not sure what the huge issue is with fishing, but a lot of people love fishing. A lot of people just do it as a hobby, as a form of passion. They love the adventure and obviously the unexpected factor of hooking on a big fish and just the adrenaline. But it's sad to say that people just don't want people out there fishing, even if they're not causing any harm to anybody. It's crazy because there's so much going on in the world. A lot of people are committing crimes and doing a lot of bad, negative things. But I don't see fishing as one of those things at all. I feel like fishing is more of an escape to stay out of trouble. And that's what I told the cops. He agreed. I don't know. Comment down below. Which one would you guys throw? Let me fix this up a little bit. Proven lure. Definitely caught a lot of snook and tarpon on these already. But like I said, I don't think the fish are really going to mind. They both look pretty good. Let me just rig up this last one really quick for you guys, and just comment down below. Are you guys team JYG swim bait or are you guys team NLBN? Kind of crazy question to ask, but let me know which team you guys represent, or if you guys are unbiased and you guys like both. But let me rig up this mullet color. See how this mullet's looking. Let's see how the mullet looking. So let me see some. There we go. Go right there, y'all.